the reason we brought these magnets tonight is because Veronica's been working on books, and one of the things that she was writing up was a lot about magnetism. And we talk about magnetism a lot with you guys. How your fascination, clearing baggage, static, and habits makes you magnetic to new experiences. Remember, we have the circle of possibilities, just to review. We have the circle of possibilities, you're in the middle. Everything's on there, infinite possibilities. Nothing is outside the realm of opportunity for you, right? That's your birthright, abundant birthright. What keeps you from realizing those things? Baggage, static, habit, survival instinct, fears, all the stuff we work on all the time. Because as you clear those things between you and the other thing on the circle of possibilities, you don't have to attract it. You don't have to go looking for it. You don't have to fishing pole, grab it, and reel it in. It's none of that stuff. It's this. It's already there. You're here. It's already there. And there's a pull. All right? There's a pull that's going on. Now, we'll just use our funny little card. If you imagine, that's baggage. Right? We thought we might put like 8 things in the way, but then it was just too much to organize. So if this is I don't deserve, and this is lover, job, house, car, you can see there's a problem there. The problem is not in the magnets. They're doing their job. The magnets aren't the problem, right? You guys get that? The little card being in the way. That's the problem. And problem by problem, we need block. Okay? So you get to be this magnet. This is whatever it is you happen to want that day. Imagine there's 25 cards here. The feel of it is not going to be very strong. Right? You're not going to feel it. So that's why you guys will say, that job's not there, that money's not there, that lover's not there, that apartment's not there. Because there's a lot of stuff between you, and you don't feel that tension between the magnets that you feel when they get close. See how they just grab each other, right? They just grab each other. The fewer of these little cards that are in the way, we get rid of that one, get rid of that one, we get rid of that one. Nothing changes about this magnet and that magnet. Nothing changes other than there's a clear path for them to touch. That's how magnetism, when we talk about becoming magnetic to infinite possibilities, that's what we mean. Well, look what we did. We knew we were going to need your help. They're slippery, huh? Becoming magnetic to infinite possibilities, that's what that means. This magnet is here and this one's here. At this moment, they're a little too far apart to feel them really pulling on each other. But once they get close enough, boy howdy, you can't keep them apart. That's why the idea of becoming magnetic is such a good word for what we're talking about, rather than attraction. We're not talking about the law of attraction. Remember, that was a big buzzword for a while there. The law of attraction. We don't like that one. We say the law of magnetism, meaning that it's already there. It's not some hidden thing that's out there someplace that maybe, perhaps. No, it lives just as clearly as this magnet does in your field. And your job is to make sure there's nothing between you and it. And also to not be too fixated on what this looks like. Because you want to just clear baggage and static so that all possibilities, imagine we had a whole bunch of these, all possibilities, there's nothing between you and it. And you get to decide, preferences, boundaries, which one actually touches you and which one you get rid of. Right? When you sit in a chair, or you internet people go on the Q&A, this is what we experience. You can imagine, just make it bigger. We have the infinite possibility. You have yourself, right? Because this is you. And that's what we see. So when you ask us, how do you know, Elohim? How do you know? How do you know? We can see it. You can't, but we can. Or you've just habitually seen it so many times that this is the plan you have. We'll let this one be you. That don't work so well. It's better to instead go, There is a card in between me and what I want. I want that card to go away. How do I make that card go away? The greatest thing about it is knowing there's a card there makes it more transparent, more effusive. Makes it turn into confetti, right, and fall away. Instead of being this dense card that's in the way, it becomes like a bunch of confetti, and some of the confetti falls down here, and some of it floats away here, and some of it pops up there. And then maybe, just maybe, what you have is something, we don't want to rip Veronica's card because we don't want to lose her words that she wrote for us, but maybe it ends up being like that. Well, we're going to rip it anyway. We'll rip this top part because that's a bit about the magnets. Maybe after you clear baggage and static and habits and all that stuff, then it looks like that. You're like, okay. That's almost no impediment whatsoever, right? I don't even have to peek over it. If you imagine those are your eyes, you can see straight past it. This is what it looks like when you get into a relationship and you say, ooh, I just want a lover. I want a lover. I want a lover. I want a lover. And a lover comes and you're like, hey, lover. I love you. And your lover comes and you go, oh my God, I forgot to shave my legs. What's he going to think? Is he going to stop wanting to make love to me? Oh my God. Or, oh my God, I've never had a lover that was respectful to me, so I got to assume he's not going to be either. Or, oh my God, you know, she only wants my money. I really love being with her, but I think she only wants my money. I really love being with her, but I think she only wants my money, right? This is, I think she only wants my money. It's not a complete impediment like this. Like, I cannot date women because I think they want my money. That would be this. This is, oh, look, ooh, sexy magnet, sexy magnet, sexy magnet. But I think she wants my money. I think she wants my money. I think she wants my money. Sexy magnet, I would think she wants my money. I think she wants my money. Right? This would be baggage, right? What you, did we, okay, yeah. But they're neat. There's a good shape for that, yeah. So, the point being that you can have baggage and static and still be magnetic to the thing you want, right? It's not like it all has to be gone. You don't have to have zero baggage and zero static to have your lover with you. You can have less baggage and static, smaller ones, maybe more intense, but it doesn't mean that you know, the job, the house, the lover, the car, the whatever you want can come very close to you, but you can still have the baggage and static there. It's just smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. So when you are looking at clearing baggage and static, and when you find yourself in a relationship, let's say that's a really good one, that's an example of this, because most of you have a partner or have had a partner at least once in your life, and you're like, I got a partner and I got baggage and static still. This is how it works, is the baggage and static can be localized in a way that you can still come together with whatever it is you want, and that baggage and static will still have a story to tell. And as you clear it out of there, you know, you got to be careful you don't make more. And if you do, you got to be in a conscious relationship so you can talk about it. And if you don't, okay, fine. You don't make more baggage and static. Now, just in case some people on the internet aren't clear, when we talk about baggage, what we mean is what you bring to the moment. So my shitty relationships I used to have, my bad relationships I had with my parents, whatever happened to you before that you carry with you. So, you know, you've got all your cards that say, it's always been this way, so I expect it to be this way today. Right? That's baggage. Static is the generation, the stuff you generate in the moment. So a good example of static like that would be, you know, you bring the baggage that says it's always been this way, so this is the way it's going to be going forward, and the guy, you know, chews with his mouth open, and you think, that's right, he's a pig. Men are pigs, right? You add into it. It's not bad enough that you already have enough of that which you bring with you. You make more. And static, although we could have called it, well, we like static, so we're not going to change it, but the way we see it energetically, baggage looks very much like this, like a barrier. Static looks very much like a fog bank or a smoke machine, or, you know, like sometimes those music performers will have that dry ice or whatever it's called that floats up from the thing, and if they do too much, you can't even see them. That's what static looks like to us. It clouds the issue. It clouds the issue that you're in hand. So one of the key things that we work on and that we wanted to emphasize tonight is when we talk about baggage and static, a lot of times we talk about them as a little package. Baggage, static, habit, survival instinct. Because basically we're saying the stuff that's keeping you from having the experiences you want. But baggage is the one that we really need to get rid of first. Well, see, we don't even want to say that, but it's true. We don't like to say that, but it's true anyway. You want to bring as little baggage as possible, because all of you that are here tonight have worked hard on not making static. You're good at catching yourself when you make static. You're like, oh, I know I'm triggered. I know I want to just open my mouth right now, and I'm not going to. That's holding off your static machine. But what are you bringing into the moment that you're maybe not aware of, right? So what have I brought to this moment? And what do the guardians and visionaries talk to you about? Being ready right now to go forward now. Leave a lot of the baggage behind, because you can count on who you are now. You can count on who you are now. You can count on who you are now. All right, you hear this? You can count